Khalil Rountree earned the biggest victory of his MMA career so far on Saturday when he TKO'd Anthony Smith in the third round of the UFC Fight Night 233 headliner in Las Vegas. It is now a 5-fight winning streak for Rountree, the longest of his MMA career. Every time he had got a 4-fight streak, a defeat had followed. He gets over that hump and does it in resounding fashion, batters Smith over the first 2 rounds of this fight, and then finishes the job in the third, showing great restraint, not landing an extra hammer fist when Smith was clearly done. And now Rountree most certainly on an upward trajectory. He's been up and down over the years, but this one shows a lot of consistency for him, tied for the longest active winning streak in the light heavyweight division. And after the fight, he calls out Alex Pereira, of course, something that's probably not realistic right now, although that would be an absolutely thrilling striking matchup between those two and most certain to end it in a knockout. We just know Rountree, unlikely to jump the queue at this point, needs a couple more wins before that can be considered realistic, and we will see kind of how the division shakes out at the top in the meantime, but most certainly deserving of a marquee fight after putting together this run and defeating a name like Smith in the fashion that he did. And a matchup I would love to see would be against Nikita Krylov. You put those two in the octagon and it would be an absolute thriller. Krylov, win or lose, very rarely goes to a decision and has been one of the more consistent, reliable action fighters in this weight class and has put together some really good wins in recent years. So he is deserving of a big fight too. You could put this as a fight night headliner at the UFC Apex, maybe even on the road, a main card fight on a pay-per-view. It would be guaranteed action and an important fight in the careers of both men. So Rountree on the upward trajectory right now, doing big things after this win over Smith, and a fight against Krylov would be my choice after UFC Fight Night 233.